1536, Don Pedro de Mendoza attempted to lay the first stones of Buenos Aires, only to see his dream unravel as the settlement was ravaged by fierce indigenous attacks and a crippling shortage of supplies, setting the stage for one of the city's most dramatic beginnings. When the era of exploration is discussed, the area called the Southern Cone, which is the most southern part of South America, is often forgotten. This area is home to the Guarani and the indigenous people of the Pampas. This region was scouted not only for its riches, but also to find another passage to the Peruvian silver mines. This was the main reason for Sebastian Cabot's voyages to the Chaco territory, where the Venetian explorer found the Rio de la Plata. He named this watercourse River of Silver, as he believed that, by navigating it, he could reach the silver mines of Peru. With his discoveries in 1530, Cabot returned to Spain and shared his findings with the Spanish crown, which decided to finance an expedition to the region. This expedition was led by Don Pedro de Mendoza, a Spanish general from Granada, who proved his valor and bravery in the Italian wars against the French. During his journey, Don Pedro became wary of his second-in-command, Juan de Osorio, who was adored by his crew. He made some negative remarks about him to Juan de Ayolas, the chief constable, who seems to have mistaken what he said to be an order for instant execution. This was to be carried out with his dagger, a scene described as cosiéndole a puñaladas, which is a Spanish expression that brutally describes the scene and in English means sewing him up with cuts. The troops believed that this execution was ordered by Don Pedro, as he probably was worried about the possibility of an uprising, which was not unheard of in these kinds of voyages. Therefore, the general became very unpopular among his soldiers.